Have you ever felt like you just spinning your wheels in your career? Like something's missing? Well, today we're putting away the resumes for a minute. We're going to dive into Vedic astrology, not as a crystal ball, but as a practical guide for decoding your own personal blueprint for a career that actually fits. I mean, so many of us get here, right? You're doing all the right things, but it just feels like you're paddling upstream. You're probably asking yourself, is this really it? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? It's a tough spot to be in. And look, aptitude tests and career coaches can be great, but what if all that searching, all those applications, what if they're just band-aids? What if they're not getting to the real root of why you feel so disconnected? This is where it gets interesting. Vedic astrology, or Jyotish, suggests that you were actually born with a kind of instruction manual, a cosmic design that points you toward the kind of work and the kind of environments where you don't just survive, you actually thrive. Okay, this is a really important point. We are not talking about predicting a promotion next month. Think of this more like a diagnostic tool. It's about understanding yourself, discovering your innate talents, and seeing the cosmic weather patterns of your life so you can navigate everything a whole lot better. So if we have this blueprint, where do we even start reading it? Well, according to Vedic astrology, the whole plan for your career, it all starts in one very specific, very important place in your birth chart. And that place is the 10th house. It's known as the Karma Bhava, which literally means the house of profession. This is the highest point in your chart, and it governs your career, your public reputation, basically the work you're meant to do out in the world. It is the architectural plan for your professional life. Now, check this out. This is where it gets super practical. The zodiac sign is sitting in your 10th house is ruled by a planet, and that planet points to specific career themes. So, for example, if you've got Gemini in your 10th house, its ruler Mercury suggests you'd be great with data and communication. If you have Leo there, its ruler, the Sun, points you toward leadership and management. See, it's a direct link. But it's not just about the 10th house. That's kind of like the headline. Every single planet in your chart represents a different kind of energy, a different strength. The real goal here is to align what you do every day with your most dominant energies. So what's your planetary power? You can think of the planets like members of your own personal board of directors, and each one brings a unique skill to the table. Let's meet a few of the key players. First up, the Sun. If the Sun is a big deal in your chart, your energy is all about authority and being seen. This is the classic energy of a CEO, a manager, a public figure, basically anyone who's comfortable being in charge and in the spotlight. Then you've got Mercury. Mercury is the planet of intellect, communication, and commerce. If Mercury is strong for you, you're probably geared toward a career that requires sharp thinking and moving information quickly. Think finance, media, IT, even sales. And of course, there's Jupiter, the planet of wisdom, expansion, and higher learning. This energy just thrives in roles where you get to teach, advise, or guide other people. We're talking about law, consulting, education. You get the idea. Okay, so you might have a good idea of your what, the kind of career field that fits you. But what about the when? This is where Vedic astrology brings out a tool that is totally unique. It's called the Dasha system. And the best way to think about it is like chapters in the story of your life. Each chapter is ruled by a different planet, which brings that planet's themes right to the front and center. Knowing your Dasha is like knowing if it's the season for planting seeds or the season for harvesting. It's all about timing. And this slide just illustrates it perfectly. You can think of your life in these energetic seasons. You might have a Saturn period where the main theme is discipline, hard work, and building a foundation. And then that might be followed by a Jupiter period, which suddenly brings all this opportunity for growth and expansion. The secret is to work with these seasons, not fight against them. All right, so we've covered the what and the when, but there is one more crucial piece to this puzzle, the how. Your chart shows your potential, absolutely, but the power to manifest that potential, that comes from your inner world, from your mind. Let me share this great analogy from the source material. Think of your ascendant, your rising sign, as the vessel. It's your body, your circumstances, the container you were born into. But the moon is the fuel. It's your mind, your emotions, your desires. You can have the best car in the world, but without fuel, that car's not going anywhere. And what's really cool is that your moon sign's element shows you your natural manifestation style. A fire moon, you make things happen by taking bold action. An earth moon, you do it through steady, careful planning. Air moons are all about ideas and networking, while water moons manifest through gut feelings and intuition. The big question is, are you trying to build your career using a style that's completely unnatural to you? So, how do we pull all of this together into something you can actually use right now? Let's boil it all down into a simple, actionable checklist so you can spot your own cosmic green lights for making a career change. Okay, here it is. 3 steps. First, the goal. Does what you want to do actually line up with your 10th house planet, the one we talked about earlier? Second, the Dasha. Is your current planetary timing, your season, supportive of this kind of big move? And third, the transit. Are the big planets, Jupiter for opportunity and Saturn for structure, giving you a helpful push right now? When all 3 of those line up, boom, you've got a cosmic green light. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? You can have all the potential in the world, but if the timing is off, you're just not going to see the results. The Dasha tells you when the tree is finally ready to bear fruit. So let's wrap it all up. Your 10th house, that's your blueprint. The planets are your unique natural strengths. The dashas give you your cosmic timing. And your moon is the engine that makes it all happen. You see, real success isn't just about chasing some job title. It's about getting these 4 parts of your own design to finally work together in harmony. And that leaves us with one last thing for you to think about. Looking at your own career right now, does it feel like you're fighting your own design, just pushing a huge boulder uphill every single day? Or have you found that amazing feeling of flow, where your work actually feels like a true expression of who you really are?